welcome to our podcast.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Ash, and this is Jacob, and this is Myles. Welcome.
Ahoy. Ash ahoy.
Yes.
So today we're going to be talking about and whether they should be allowed to contribute to the movie market. What do you guys think about contributing to the movie market?
Yes. I'm all for it. I think make great movies.
Well, that's good. We all
Especially
agree. So let's move on to the next subject, which is, are trains necessary?
Yes. It's a very eco-friendly and helpful way for people to commute.
I disagree.
Where are you getting these questions?
Do you not see his clipboard?
Oh yeah.
I disagree. I think trains aren't necessary.
Why?
Because we have planes.
Well, planes are very expensive and travel long distances.
Well, that's debatable.
Sorry, that was me fine.
That's debatable because you can get a plane from, say, Wales to, say, China.
I'm going to have to stop you right there. You can't get a plane from Wales.
Okay, you can get one from somewhere in Wales, probably.
Manchester.
You can get a plane from Manchester.
There's no plane.
There's an airstrip.
Well, you can get, okay.
You
Do you mean a commercial plane or do you mean a fucking tandem plane?
I mean like a helicopter. You can get
a helicopter from Carnarvon. Okay, I'll give you that.
You can get a helicopter from Carnarvon to wherever you
Which
need to go.
can store what, like 3 people?
Yeah, so but I just think
not including the pilot.
That's a good point. Actually, I think trains might be necessary.
Me too.
They might be a good way of transport.
I much prefer getting the train than the bus.
No question.
But
they have tables.
The problem with trains is that if you stand on the track, they don't stop quick enough.
There's a war going on.
No, should we talk about wars? Wars are bad.
I think wars are good.
Okay, let's hear more about your opinion.
I think wars are necessary.
Oh, we've got someone.
Oh, we got a guest. Our guest has arrived.
Our guest, Jack Wild, is joining us the podcast here. Jack Wild is topless and he's going back upstairs.
He's touching his penis right now.
And he's topless. The reason why he doesn't want to show that he's topless is because he looks like Quato from Total Recall. Oh no, he's got women's breasts. It's like Fight Club.
Fight Club.
That's his name, Bob.
Well,
let's review Fight Club.
That's a good
segue. This is the segment that we prepared.
Fight Club is a good film.
I actually think Fight Club is terrible.
It's about a guy who gets into fights in a club.
Well, hold on. Ash has given the synopsis, and then we'll discuss.
It's about a guy who gets into fights in clubs and has an alter ego. That's about as much as the film goes. So what? So what? So why don't you? So why don't you like?
Why don't I like Fight Club?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? Honestly, it's a story about a white man going through a white man's troubles, and then he imagines another white man who happens to have more white privilege.
Hold on.
Is this a spoiler-free podcast?
No, Fight Club's an old film. Come on, guys.
Yeah. Basically, Edward Norton is Tyler Durden. It's like a split personality thing. Anyway, I think it's just too many white people.
Well, here's the thing. Do you think that it would make a big difference if they just did the exact same film but with black actors?
No, I think there have to be black women who are fat and disabled and gay and trans. I think then we are looking at.
But that seems too woke, especially for the
What does that mean, too woke?
So that film is about unwokeness. That's what the film's about.
Well, yeah, some people can argue that the film is specifically about the white man's struggle and the white man's guilt, but I would argue that we just need to see more black representation
I do admit there could have been more black representation in the movie. However,
there's no black people in that movie.
Exactly, so there could have been more black representation in the movie. However, we know that white people make better shows.
I mean, come on.
People in China, they don't like black people.
We're going too racist.
Yeah,
right?
cut all this.
Alright, well, that's a great segue. Let's talk about racism.
I think racism is bad.
I think racism is bad too.
Alright, next topic. I'm glad we all agree. So swans, should you cut their throats and drink their blood? Yes or no?
Well, okay, so there are a lot of health benefits to getting swans and drinking their blood.
Listen, I don't want the Queen at my ass.
Mate, this is a fucking spoiler-free podcast. You can say whatever you want.
I don't want the Queen rupturing my asshole.
Okay.
Because I murdered one of her precious swans.
Okay.
That is true. All the queens belong to the swans.
Every queen who's ever lived in the lineage belongs to a swan.
Yes.
That's true.
So we can't go around slitting swans.
Because when the
it'll
queen
kill the
dies,
queen.
because they have a soul bond. Yeah,
Exactly.
no, exactly.
It's like, what's it called, that golden compass thing where they fly around on polar bears or whatever.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
And that's you know, a good film. You know, it's a good book. It's about polar bears or something. I don't really understand.
Right,
it.
it's called His Dark Materials. It's about people with fucking animals that are basically their souls that are external of them, and they possess animals.
If you like kill the animal, does it kill the person?
Yes, that's actually a huge thing in the book.
So if you kill the person, does it kill the animal?
Yes. That doesn't matter as much because it's the person that you follow.
So if you can you have two animals?
I don't think so.
Can you like?
I didn't read all
change
three
the animal? Can you change the animal?
No.
See, this world seems very inconsistent. So why would you be stuck with one animal?
It just happens. It's like related to like
What if your animal's
mannerisms.
shit? What if you want like a lion, but you're stuck
You can
with like a chicken?
no, because if you wanted a lion, then you'd have like a lion-y personality, wouldn't you? So you would.
You might be like a
Have
pathetic
a
worm.
lion. But then you'd have a worm.
Yeah, but then you'd want a lion.
Tough shit. You're actually a worm.
Oh.
That's the thing. The animals correlate to your type of personality.
What is this related to?
His Dark Materials.
This
or
is
Golden
related
Compass.
to racism in America.
No, the topic
segregation.
wasn't racism. It was
We're talking about His Dark Materials.
right. What is his dark materials?
It's the golden compass.
It's the Golden
You know,
Compass.
the compass that's gold that they
Is
go
that
find.
the-
in
I actually don't
Antarctica.
remember what the Golden Compass had to do with any of it.
Is
to be
that the
honest.
movie?
It's about finding.
Yeah, but it's based on His Dark Materials.
finding
But-
a compass to
series.
travel in America, or I don't know. I don't really understand the film. It was very confusing because it was like.
It's like an
animals.
alternative universe where there's like two dimensions, and basically in
like
one
2D.
dimension you're a human and your soul is externalized in an
So
animal,
it's like
and then
2D.
no,
It's like a,
and then in the other dimension, it's like fantasy dimensions, not real dimensions, and then the other dimension that external animal is a human and you're the animal on their shoulder, I think. Dimension. I farted again.
right. Okay. Well, anyway, I think we've discussed a lot of great topics here on today's podcast.
You know what? You're cutting off at 10 minutes.
It's the 10-minute podcast.
No, it's
the
not.
first
That's
ever
already
10-minute
exists.
podcast.
2 sexual predators are in that podcast, mate.
2 sexual predators.
Yeah, Crystalia and Bryan Cranston.
And Charlie Weinstein.
Not Bryan Cranston.
And-
What's his name? Brian Callen. That's it. The
Right.
guy from the
Bryan
Fighting the Kid.
Cranston, is he a rapist or not?
That's a new topic. I say yes.
No, I've never heard of Bryan
I
Cranston.
saw some weird shit.
I also actually say no, because define rapist. What's your definition of a rapist?
A man who rapes.
But what does that mean to you?
He rapes people with his penis. And
So
hands.
puts like his penis in someone.
No, I said his penis.
What's your source?
Dude, trust me.
Okay, that's.
I think,
Yeah.
I think he's a rapist. Convinced me there, yeah.
Dude,
You
trust me.
swayed
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
You
I
swayed
mean,
me.
come on, we're friends, aren't we?
We're actually ending it on 10 minutes.
Well,
We'll do 15 because 10-minute podcast
The
already exists.
15-minute podcast.
yeah,
the
we're the
15
first
minute-
ever
15-minute podcast. All right, we
Decided right now.
next topic to cover in the next 5 minutes is chairs. What defines a chair? Because
So-
a table can technically be a chair.
Yeah, I mean, anything could really be a chair because, like, at the end of the day, if your definition of a chair is to sit down on something, that is a chair.
Yeah.
So
So
what does define
what
a chair?
defines a chair, Myles?
I'd say.
Something you can sit on.
No, because you can sit on this.
And that would also be a chair.
Is this a chair? Would you call this a chair?
But just so you know,
Probably
he's gesturing
I'm
at like
I'm gesturing at a
cabinet.
wooden cabinet.
Because we're in our shed. at
What
the
about this?
moment.
Is this a chair? A tire?
He's
I'm-
gesturing at a
It's got
motorbike.
Like,
an old
Is this a
motorbike.
chair? Would you call this a
no,
chair?
it's not convenient.
So
it's a
convenient.
Well, what about the floor? Is that a chair?
That's everywhere. That's quite convenient.
Everywhere's a chair. This is the problem with you, Myles. You don't think about things.
Yes, I can define a chair. A chair is an item that has usually, not always, but usually 4 legs or a stand of some kind, so that you can evenly distribute your weight on a surface. Evenly and comfortably. That would be my definition of a chair.
I would define a chair as something that we sociologically define as a chair.
So like
a stool is technically not a chair, but we define it as a chair.
it's like words can have more than one meaning. So a stool can mean a small chair, a poo, or a normal chair,
or a chair. Who knows? Next topic:
Stress.
Trains. Why do autistic people like trains?
I think it's a quiet.
They make nice noises, you know, like choo,
yeah,
choo,
exactly.
and they go around. It's kind of like a repeating
cycle.
Exactly,
And
they
you can
like,
change that cycle.
Hold on. Myles
Sorry,
barely got
sorry,
to speak. This
sorry.
Well,
podcast.
they like you
sorry.
know, the same routine every
Sorry.
day. Wake up,
Sorry.
have breakfast, go to the toilet.
Oh, you're
at
boring. Go on. What were you
12:22.
saying?
How rude! I was very interested. Carry on, Myles.
Go on, Myles.
I think it's like trains,
are
and they
the
can
same.
change
They have the
trains.
same motion, so you know it's a routine.
Yeah, but
and they
hold
like
on.
it.
But they can.
But you're
change,
wrong.
They can change that routine.
It's
at
an opinion.
will. They can
No, your
change.
opinion is false. Autistic people like trains because they want to die and they want to be hit by
Yeah,
trains.
they want to be hit by trains. It's simple, Myles.
Everyone-
They want to die.
Everybody wants to die. Name one person who doesn't
Name
want
one
to die.
person who doesn't want to die.
You've got me there.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Everyone wants to die.
I can name one person who doesn't want to die.
Go on.
Albert Einstein.
He's
Because
dead.
already
He's dead,
dead.
yeah.
Exactly. So he doesn't want to die.
Fair enough.
Fair play.
Well done.
You got us there. All right, next
I
topic.
could take Bruce Lee on a fight
All right, next topic.
Right
Can
now.
Myles take Bruce Lee on a fight
right now. Right now.
We challenge Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee, come on down.
Yeah.
Come on down to
You're
our
being called out by
podcast
Myles.
where we will
He's
audio
been
record
dug out.
you fighting Myles.
He's been dug out of his grave right now to come and fight me.
And Myles is going to beat the
Yes.
fucking shit out of you.
You're
I
old
could,
decrepit
I'm
idiot.
a better musician than John Lennon.
Okay.
John Lennon, we're calling you out right
Okay,
now.
actually, I'm a better musician than John
No,
Lennon.
you're not. You're terrible at piano. You don't even know what the chords
I don't
are.
play piano, you
Call,
fucking...
Would you
call
play
the number
the
on your
harpsichord?
screen right
That's true.
now. Who is the better musician?
You have to vote, and whoever doesn't win gets evicted from the Big Brother
Yeah,
house.
and also whoever votes gets 10 million. So
Whoever
make
votes gets
sure
10
that-
If
million
you get it
pounds.
correct, and I'm a very good musician. So
Yeah,
he can play fucking Wonderwall on guitar.
you can. I've seen it with my eye.
Yeah.
And he can play it quick as well. He can be like, "You're my Wonderwall." The final topic is going to be virgins. Should we exterminate them?
Yes.
No, because then how would we have non-virgins?
Yes, virgins are gross and they smell
Here
like
comes a
pussy.
virgin right now.
Oh, we got a virgin guest on the podcast.
Off the podcast.
In
We
the
have a
last
guest,
20
Harvey
seconds.
Wild. Harvey Wild is.
Oh, no, 40
Harvey,
seconds.
You've got 30 seconds to tell us why you're on our podcast.
Welcome.
virgin.
You are a virgin.
I'm not.
That's why you're on
Wait,
the podcast.
what?
We
That's why
thought we
we
booked a virgin.
I'm not a virgin.
So you're not a virgin.
Oh, why did we book you then?
I don't know.
Do you know any
The fuck?
virgins?
Can I have five?
No.
Oh, mate, can we get the fucking producer?
No.
This is bullshit.
He's ruining the podcast.
This is fucking ridiculous,
He's
mate.
literally.
Sorry.
What are you doing? Why are you touching our
Podcast.
equipment?
Get away from our equipment, guys. This is fucking expensive equipment. I literally, you know what? I think you guys deserve like more than
Don't
what you
hijack
expect.
the